Okay, starting off part 2 of Pokemon Black and White English Names Commentary, we have Throw and Sock the fighting types. I really do not know what to say about their names. They're really stupid, but they're kind of like the Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan of the Unova region, so they ought to be somewhat good, right? So now we have Swaddle, Swaddleloon, and Levani, the bug and grass type Pokemon. Um, Swaddle looks pretty funny, kind of silly. Swaddleloon again looks silly and kind of annoyed, like he doesn't want to be in the game at all, but he has to. And then Levani looks kind of like a girl, but also really cool, so I don't know how to describe her or him. But I like these guys. Okay, so I really like these guys. We have Venipede, then Whirlipede, then Scolipede. They're bug and poison. Really like them. They look awesome. I don't know if they're my favorite of the fifth generation. I think Scolipede might be, but there are other there's one other Pokemon I have in mind that's probably my favorite throughout the whole entire Pokemon world. I really like these guys. They're awesome. Now we have Cottony and Whimsicott, the grass type Pokemon. Obviously, their base is cotton. Don't really like them. Never gonna worry about them because I'm never gonna use them. So, no point in ranting about them, right? So now we have Petalil and Lilligant. And these are grass type Pokemon. Again, just like the cotton Pokemon, don't really like them. Probably never gonna use them. Just never gonna have to worry about these guys, but they're grass type Pokemon, so I might have to use them eventually. So here we have Basculin. There's a blue stripe form and a red stripe form. I like the blue stripe form better because it's more intimidating. They're water types. I'm sure they have a base attack more than special attack, so I'll also like them for that. They're just cool looking, but I'm not really gonna have to worry about them because they're not completely exciting, so here's Sandile, Crocoroke, and Crocodile. Clever name with Crocodile, like it's gonna steal something from you. I like the type ground and dark, that's cool. I like these guys overall, they're just really cool looking, so yeah, I'll probably use them. So here is Darumaka and Darmanitan. Darmanitan kind of sounds like orangutan for some reason to me. Darmanitan has a normal mode and then a Zen mode. Zen mode has psychic capabilities, so I think I like that better, but I think it looks stupid. So yeah, overall this Pokemon is just pretty cool. Maractus. I hate this guy. I thought we already had a cactus Pokemon in the third generation. But I guess that wasn't enough for the Pokemon people. It's grass type, no other capabilities, don't like this guy at all. Dwebble! I love this guy. Bug and rock type, amazing. Crustal's also really cool. It has this thing of concrete on its back. Love this guy. I'm gonna use this guy all the time just because it looks so awesome. This is what the fifth generation is about. Awesome looking Pokemon, and this is it. So this is an interesting type arrangement for Scraggy and Scrafty because it's a dark and fighting type, which means it cannot be infected by psychic types, which is kind of interesting. It has a mohawk, so it kind of reminds me of being punky, but yeah, I really like these guys and I'll probably be using them. So this Pokemon's name is Sigalith. I like its typing arrangement. I like the way it looks. It's just kind of interesting, a little weird, but also kind of exotic. So I'll probably be using him every once in a while. So these guys are so weird. We have Yamask and then Cofagrigus. Don't really like them because they're kind of weird and creepy. How does a Pokemon become a sarcophagus anyway? Just explain that to me. Plus, what is Yamask supposed to be? I don't know. I don't really like these guys. So these four Pokemon are the different fossil Pokemon you can get. They're different evolutionary groups, so don't get that mixed up. First, we have Pterogia, or whatever, then we have Archon. Now, Pterogia is the turtle, he evolves into Caracosta, and then Archon evolves into, Archeops or something. They're just the fossil type Pokemon in the game. Kind of like them. They look pretty interesting. I'll probably use them at some point. So yeah, kind of like these guys. These guys I do not like at all, though. First, we have Trubbish, who is like a garbage bag, and then we have Garbodor, who is like a garbage bag that was overfilled and popped, and then all this living garbage came out of it. I don't know what it is, but it's disgusting. So we all know these guys. We have Sora and Zoroark. They're both dark types. They both look pretty cool. They kind of remind me of Railu and Lucario, but except you guys have to get these through an event, and I'm not really into using legendaries, so I probably won't ever use these, but they look pretty cool. So these guys are some of the most uncreative Pokemon ever. We have Mincino and Cincino. Now when Mincino evolves, all it does is loses its tail and then gets all this fluffy stuff around it. So it's not very creative, but the attacking stat on Cincino is kind of good, so I don't know if I'll ever use it. I might, I don't know. But, still look a little weird, kind of frilly for me, so I don't think I will. But, still, maybe. Now these guys I don't really like at all. They look a little peculiar to me. We have Gothita, Gotharita, and then Gothitelle. They look a little weird. All of their designs are creepy, especially Gotharita's. Like, she has these balls on her face. It's disgusting. But yeah, I don't really like these guys, so I probably won't use them. Plus, there's another Pokemon Psychic type that you can get in a different game, and I like their attacking stat better than these guys. These guys are weird. I don't like them. They're gross. Just ugh. So the last Pokemon we just saw were only found in Pokemon Black. These are only found in Pokemon White. They're exclusives. They're kind of gross too, but their special attack's higher, so I like them better already. They look like blobs of I don't know what. So weird, but I like them better. Ducklet and Swanna are so weird. I don't think I'm ever going to use them. They just look weird. Ugh. But, they're a water and flying type, so I might be resorted to using them because of my lack of favorite water types in this region. Vanillit, Vanillish, and Vanillux. The most uncreative Pokemon I've ever seen. You know it's uncreative when it's based off ice cream. Crazy, crazy weird. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Ice cream Pokemon? Really? I think this is the first time Pokemon have ever been normal and grass type. These two Pokemon change with the seasons as you play through the game. Their names are Deerling and Sawsbuck. Kind of interesting concept because every season they look different. So, yeah. Plus their attack stats pretty cool too. So I might be using these guys. It's a shame that a really cool typing like electric and flying is put on this Pokemon named Emolga. I don't really like this guy. It's kind of interesting, but when is it ever going to be useful? It's not like it's going to be powerful or anything. It looks exactly like Pachirisu, just, uh, you know. But, its typing's really cool, so props to it. Here we have Carablast with a K. It's a bug type, and then we have Excalibur. It's a bug and steel type. I like its typing because Scizor rocks, so Excalibur has a really good first impression with me. I'm gonna be using this guy, so he's really cool. Fungus and Amoonguss, the stupidest Pokemon ever. The typing is overused, just I really don't like these guys. I think they're stupid and they look exactly like a Pokeball, which would never happen to plants. So, I just don't like these guys. So here we have Frillish and Jellicent, the water ghost type Pokemon. These Pokemon pretty much, I feel like, copy Tentacruel and Tentacool. Just, I don't know. This region seems like they have to copy other Pokemon just because it's completely starting off by itself. Alomomola is the stupidest Pokemon I've ever even seen. I thought Love Disc was bad. We all thought this was a Love Disc evolution, but it can't be. It's itself. It's stupid. Oh my gosh. Ugh, gross. So I really like these two Pokemon's typing combination. It's Bug and Electric, which is really cool. It starts off as Joltik, then evolves into Gavilantula, or however you say that. Really like these guys. I think they're very interesting. See you guys.